For fuck's sake. It's written by the person who did Peep Show. Do you like Peep Show?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Sonia's got a star earring on, so there's a theme, you know? On the launch, she had VIP hair clips. On the final, she's got stars on the dress and stars on the ears.
That's not the best shot you've got of her face there, is it?
No, she's mid-speech.
She's catching flies.
She's also...
Do you think Jack's just passed out?
No, I think he's alright.
He's gone very quiet.
You told him to listen in his headphones.
Listen, I had an important point to make. Yes, this is it.
Yeah.
Sonia said, one of you will take home 100k for your charity. I'm sorry, you don't take home 100k for your charity. If you take it home, you take it home. I'm giving it to charity, that ain't going home.
No, the cheque goes via Endemol HQ.
If it's going home first, the charity's only going to get what? 40, 30 grand.
Have you ever been in a situation where you've been like fundraising and you've had to take the money home?
No, luckily never.
It's not very nice. You're like, oh my god, I've got all this money, and it's like this is for the charity, and it's like, yeah, in the bucket. You have to go count it all out. It's such a nightmare.
That's nerve wracking. I don't want to be responsible for that. It's bad enough when like someone's birthday card has money in it, and you have to put that in your drawer.
yeah.
Like, you put this in your drawer. No, I don't want to. You don't have to do shit like that anymore, though. You don't, anyway. I do. Are you actually having, like, a work Christmas party or anything?
We're having a team gathering.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to it?
Yeah. There's only 4 of us.
Oh.
You're not allowed to gather in more than 10 people.
I'm having an actual proper Christmas party.
What?
Yeah.
With everyone in the organisation?
Everyone in the organisation.
No, we're taking it very seriously.
Fucking hell, my senior management honestly couldn't give 2 fucks.
Jesus.
They're just like, let's go wild. I'm like,
we get £15 a head.
Oh, we got a limited bar.
Jeez, asking for trouble.
Yeah, quite. Oh, yeah, God knows.
Sonia was talking about the international VIPs. I don't know if you've got anything before this. She said they don't know any of us, like me included. No, they don't know who we are.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of nobodies over here.
That's right.
Talk said Omarosa came in like a wrecking ball. Sonia said she was coming in hot.
Luke, they were talking about Caitlin, and Luke said Caitlin doesn't care who anyone is, and I said, yeah, that's because she only cares about
I'm Caitlin Jenner.
herself.
No, she didn't. Did she? No, she introduced herself, but didn't listen to anyone else.
She literally does not care who anyone is. That is true, but not a compliment. At this point, Jack, my boyfriend, said Luke is going to win, isn't he? Correct. Luke was sort of slagging off Omarosa and said...
Was he?
Yeah, he said she came in like a wrecking ball. She came in like a wrecking ball. And then said Caitlin was saying how Omarosa had like hidden cameras or listening devices.
They cut to that clip like, she took a listening device into a top secret area. That's slanderous. I don't know if that's... I don't believe that, do you?
I don't believe it and I don't care. Fuck off, Caitlin.
Luke said he didn't know who Omarosa was. Ellie said Bernie was... Sorry, you got anything more about Luke and Omarosa?
No.
Ellie said Bernie was making an O with his fingers as he pulled out of the plan to evict whoever was going to go first that wasn't Omarosa. There was a plan to backdoor Dane. Matt. Was it Matt? I thought it was Dane.
They were the same person, kind of thing.
I think they were going to get Dane out first. And then that plan backfired. Like, Luke was like, we're going to blindside, backdoor, I was going to say.
Stop that clicking.
We're going to blindside Dane, no?
Yeah, and keep Omarosa, innit?
Yeah. Maybe it was Matt.
It was Matt, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we're going to blindside Matt. And then the plan changed. Ellie said that Bernie was going like this.
Oh, yeah.
On the eviction chairs. Doing the O, making an O with the fingers.
That looks like a wanking sort of emotion you've got going there.
Stop that.
What?
Sonia said Luke had a chance to blindside some heavy hitters. Luke didn't know if he wanted to blindside Caitlin or work with her, he said.
I have said it's weird seeing Sonia's whole body for once. There was creepy music box music going on. Did you notice that?
No.
Oh yeah, Luke said, do I want to blindside the hell out of Caitlin? Blindside the hell out of her. Halfway House, we had a little supercut of that there. That was probably one of my favourite parts of the show.
But there wasn't enough of it. Don't you think?
Yeah, it was good. All that
Luke was like, we had tiny eggs. They dwelled on that for a little while.
All that effort,
everything was tiny.
All that effort they went into it was like, yeah, they should have made more of it. Oh, and then we had this scuttlebutt.
What, was Sonia asked for some juicy celeb gossip?
Luke said Caitlin told him she doesn't like Ellen because they had a Twitter beef.
Yeah.
I have pontificated. That is because Ellen is right at the arse of all the Kardashians. Oh yeah, and so Ellen.
Didn't it cut to it?
Yeah, Ellen said this was when Caitlin was in the halfway house going. They were like drinking like a little glass of wine. Caitlin was like, so Ellen told everyone that I'm against gay marriage and I'm not against gay marriage.
Yeah. And then she went on the radio.
Yeah. And
then she said I was against gay marriage on the radio, something like that.
I thought about ringing up Chris and banning the kids from going on Ellen. But I decided against it. I mean, the kids are like all about 40 years old, so you can't really ban them from doing anything.
Ground them all.
Yeah.
Don't let them near Ellen.
To be fair, Ellen is a known cunt. I would have liked to have heard more of this sort of shit. What are you laughing about?
Known
Don't you
cunt.
think she's a known cunt? No, she is. That's for real.
I did go on. Caitlin said I did go on, and I blasted her ass.
To be fair, I'm team Caitlin if it's Caitlin versus Ellen. Sonia said,
"Yeah,
that was world news about Tom's letter to Megan." Come
How
on.
funny saying that about a show that's not broadcast yet.
What a load of... Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, my head's about to... That was... Oh, what? Did they leak a clip or did they put a clip out? Or...
Don't think so.
She's lying.
Well, it would have been world news that he was going into Big Brother, I guess.
But she said that was world news about
Australia.
Was she talking about his original letter to Megan? I thought she was talking about the one he wrote and sent via...
I think she was supposed to be talking about what happened in the house, yeah. She's preempting it.
She's lying.
She's lying. She is a snake after all.
I'm so confused. That's why she got them fucking gloves on.
And that thing with the tongue she does.
Oh my god, I don't know what's going on. So then we had DR.
Yes, she said that is world news, but I guarantee Luke won't. Wait, have I said this? But I guarantee Luke won't get much of a mention in those stories outside of the Daily Mail. Do you get what I'm saying? Luke had to put Thomas up to the challenge of writing the letter. But I bet he doesn't get any of the credit in the article.
They don't want that side story. They just want the actual...
Justice for Toki.
I've been thinking, as we've been going along, about a title that involved Luca Magnotta, which is not a good way to go. I was thinking like Luke, Mag... never mind. It's just been in my head. Lest we forget. So then we had this DR moments thing. Like they do this on BBAU. It's a bit short though, wasn't it? I wanted a bit more.
What was it? Bernie asked if Caitlin's kids still call her dad. This bit?
No, that was something else.
What did you have? A bit of diary room?
Yeah, they had like, someone, when they come to the diary room, like, no one can have a tissue or
did they have
some wine. Yeah. And Danny was like wiggling his legs in the chair and Omarosa was in the chair asking about shit.
Oh.
Did you go to the loo at this point?
No, I didn't go anywhere, but I don't remember it.
There you go. All I've written is Danny, 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 so that wasn't very helpful. Because those are all the best bits. Those little legs. Those were the best bits, him talking to...
Big Brother.
Yeah, to Big Brother. So then, Caitlin was talking about her kids calling her dad. That was quite interesting, wasn't it?
That was interesting. Caitlin said they changed pronouns for her. So, my dad, she did this.
It would be weird to suddenly call your dad mum, because your dad ain't your mum. It
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, your dad ain't your mum. Your mum's your mum, your dad's your dad. It's like... or whatever they've originally been is what they are.
Yeah.
To suddenly change that would be really odd.
I don't think anyone would expect that either, do you?
But it must be a bit confusing saying my dad, she did, blah, blah, blah. But they've obviously taken to it very well. They're obviously very mature kids. It must be, don't you think, it must be quite tough to have your dad transition at 60 or whatever the hell it was. Well, how old's your dad now?
62, 63.
Imagine if your dad just transitioned 2 years ago. It would be a bit of a shock, wouldn't it? It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, it would.
Yeah, I don't think it would be a lot to get your head around. I always think it would be.
Yeah. I think that, God, your leggings just strobed at me, but that's just my eyes.
Because you're drunk, dear.
I think that, like, pronouns become a lot easier when someone visually presents as something. Like, because Caitlin presents as a woman, it's much easier to get around calling Caitlin she.
Yeah.
I don't think you could possibly confuse the pronouns when your parent now looks like that.
That's true.
But I don't think it would be possible to change the term, and I don't think it would be reasonable for anyone to expect it. Because, like you said, like, dad becomes like a name. But it's not just a name. It's like a role.
It is a role.
Because it's different to a mum. A mum and a dad are different.
It is, and not in a like, dad, you go play football with dad and your mum does this. It's not like that. It's just like their presence. It's like a dad presence and a mum presence. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like anything, binary or...
Well, it is binary. By definition, though.
Yeah, but it's not... Oh, I can't explain it because I'm too drunk. It's not like an old-fashioned type of thing. It's just like a...
Mums and dads are different, and that's it.
Yeah, it's like... Oh, I can't explain it without sounding like an idiot. But,
I don't think by transitioning to a different gender, your role changes. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because dad is all... Mum and dad, they're like titles, as well as names.
Yeah, and your mum and dad...
You're still going to be the dad figure, whether you identify as male or female.
Exactly, and you could literally be a dad who stays at home, looks after the kids, blah, 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 but you're still dad. It doesn't... We're not saying, like, oh, the dad is this, the mum is that, but your dad is your dad and your mum is your mum.
Yeah, it's different...
Yeah.
Energies.
Yeah, it is different energies.
And approaches to life.
And approaches to parenting, probably.
Yeah.
It's interesting. So then Ellie said, I've met a few of the Kardashians in my time.
Yeah, shout out.
And you just jot that name in there, Ellie, I'll pick that up for you. And then we had another unseen moment, Jess saying, my sugar daddy died, he had a brain aneurysm.
This is quite a funny story.
He used to send her a few grand a week. And Omarosa was getting involved in this and being like, oh my God, did you go to the funeral? And Jess was like...
no. She's like, what would I say? Like, how would I explain that? And how did I know this guy?
That was funny. I would like to have seen more shit like that. Like, I would like to have heard Jess talking about her marriages with other people in the house and just find out more about people. It's not all about competitions.
No.
I wish competitions were just like 10 minutes of the show and then everything else.
The thing is, I like the BBAU comps. I think they're really good.
I don't think they're that good.
Do you know, so Alfie will like this, but basically I'm watching I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here Again, and last year I wasn't so into it, but this year it feels better because I feel like they have to have it in the UK instead of the jungle, right? And last year was a bit like, oh shit, we need to find a new place, and I feel like they just sort of bundled it together. But this year they know the location. I feel like they've done it better. They're producing a better show.
Right.
But what it is doing is showing people living from morning to night.
Oh, okay.
And of course they veer off for like competition elements, but there's no like background music to tell you how to feel or what the emotion is. There's no heavy editing, and that's the difference between what Big Brother was and what it is now. It's not showing us the story of what happens inside these walls. It's showing us the story that the producers want to tell us about these people. Right. Because if you think about the way reality TV works, if it's truly live, you can't produce a story about someone. No. But when you've got the footage, you can go, oh yeah, we want to show Jess like this, and this, and point A, B, C, and D. Tell that story, and that's the bits we pull out. But like, as something evolves organically, you don't know how the story's going to go. No. So you have to show everything that's there.
That's the best way.
It is the best way.
So why are they pre-recording this crap? because of COVID. It ain't because of COVID,
It's not
because they
because
were
of
doing
COVID.
it anyway, weren't they?
I don't know